I recently embarked on a journey to becoming the greatest player to ever grace the blocky universe that is Hypixel. I couldn't. And upon joining, I discovered a new game mode that not a single person is playing yet. I mean, this game mode has countless hours of gameplay and an insane amount of items to collect or craft, an amount that is rivaled only by that of Terraria itself.
That is not correct.
Okay, maybe not quite. But the amount of grinding it takes to get any high-level item in this game is so unbelievably strenuous. Unless you're given the items or you win like a really lucky auction you just happen to find. Inside the base game of Minecraft, this game adds an entire new level of obtainable and craftable items and adventures. I mean, this game has it all. New weapons, new armors, talismans to increase skill stats, new enchantments, new potions, pets you can level up to increase skill stats, reforging armor to create better skill stats. Did I mention it adds character skill stats? New mobs, whatever the hell this is. Quests, dungeons, support items, minions to collect blocks and items while you're away. A fairy, an Easter egg hunt of the dead fairy souls? What? New bosses, a bazaar in the form of a single man, an auction house. Seriously, I mean, what the fuck is this thing? Before I go any further with what is basically an ad at this point, welcome to Hypixel Skyblock. Now you might be wondering, Crids, why are you making a video on this topic 2 years after its prime? And to that I say, the first 2 days that I played Hypixel Skyblock, I spent in the mines, and/or on the wiki trying to figure out what to do. After some research, I settled on obtaining the Lapis Armor, which you get by killing countless Lapis zombies in the Lapis mines. Surprisingly, even without the luck enchantment on my sword, I was able to obtain the full set of armor in roughly a couple of hours. But you see, the great thing about the Lapis Armor was that if you had a full set equipped, you get 3 times the experience whenever you mine an ore, and that would really come in handy later. And after scouring the wiki for an incredible amount of time, roughly 20 minutes or so, I had finally determined what was the best items to obtain for me to make myself an early game god. I settled on getting the Hardened Diamond Armor and the Endstone Sword. Now, why did I settle on these? Honestly, I don't know. I just figured they'd be relatively easy to obtain, and it would put me ahead of most noobs in the game. My first goal was to get the Hardened Diamond Armor, because I figured if I was going to go for higher damage, I should probably get defense first. The problem was that this required that I reach level 7 diamond collection, which means I needed to mine about 10,000 diamonds. So I headed to the diamond reserves in the deep caverns area. Now, the problem was that it was taking forever to do this. I was either getting absolutely destroyed by the mobs that were down there that were far above my level, or people were taking the diamonds that I was going for. So after a few hours of running through the diamond reserves in the Obsidian Sanctuary, then dying, and repeating it over and over and over, I was making no progress because of how long it would take me to reach the bottom level and begin mining over and over again. So that's when I had the idea to begin searching for areas that may not spawn as many mobs, until I stumbled upon a hallway that I'm assuming everybody but me knew about. Because see, there's a specific block at the bottom of the hallway and at the top of it, where the mobs in both the reserves and the sanctuary would just stop. Stop aggro. Stop running after you. And plus, if you were there at the right time and no one else was, there was a ton of diamonds that just spawned there. But from there, it took me roughly 6 to 7 hours in total because of how many times I got sidetracked. Isn't this her? Pet sitter. Can I buy pets? What the hell is this? Farming pet? Oh. Aha. What in the fuck? That's not necessarily impossible. Actually, I don't know how difficult it is to get ender pearls. Let's go fuck it. I'm just gonna go buy it. I have 48,000. We're gonna go to the bazaar. Oh my god, I broke the market. It gives about 60 buff and defense, but the speed is really cool. The ability of the items in this set is unique and works similar to Heart of the Mountain perk. What the hell does that mean? Heart of the Mountain is a skill tree related to mining. As players level up their Heart of the Mountain, they will gain tokens of the mountain, which can be used to unlock various perks. What the fuck? Access via the Skyblock menu while inside the Dwarven Mines. Everything's so far away. I feel like I'm grasping, but I can't reach anything. There's a bad thing there! Oh! Oh! No! Fuck! Next one who speaks is getting killed. Like, I will throw them off it. You son of a- Give Reese the valuable mater. Materials. Fuck yourself. I hope your mother has a great day. Oh my god, no. No! Okay, I did it. But then I finally made it to level 7.
Oh my god.
We're still going. Oh my god. I did it. This is a lot better defense. Now we add this to it. So now that I had obtained the Hardened Diamond Armor and used my massive amounts of levels on enchantments, the next challenge had just started. I was not a high enough level of combat to get to the end, which means that I had to begin farming mobs like crazy. I need to be combat level 12. And after much deliberation on trying to figure out where to fight the mobs, and the best mob for my time and strength, I finally found an area. See, I had gone to like the graveyard and was attacking a whole bunch of zombies there, and they were giving me about 7.2 XP for every zombie that I killed, and they spawned a lot, especially at night. But 7.2 was not that much, especially with the amount of XP that I needed. I also went to the nether area, whatever it's called, and I started killing mobs there, but a lot of them were also a little too rough for me to handle at that time, and the magma cubes don't give you that much. After a couple of hours of searching for the exact place that I needed to be, I found an area in the spider's den. And in this area, 2 or 3 mobs would spawn at the same time. They were all between level 2 and 4. And my sword at the time could kill them in roughly 2 to 3 hits each. They also gave between 8 and 12 XP depending on the level. But because I was only level 6, I still had to sit there and farm for so long because I needed 15,500 XP. I almost went insane. It took so long, and I finally made it after a couple of days. Like, I'd had to take some breaks, but I pushed through it. And I made it. You're all I need. Oh my god, I can do it. Oh. I eventually finally did make it to level 12 and reached the end. Yes! Go! Oh, what is this stuff? I can just buy endstone? Oh. What you got here, bro? You've reached the end, though this is only the beginning. I'm the pearl dealer. Collect endstone. Dude, that is my only objective right now. I need so much of this though, so it's gonna be another major grind, but it's the last thing I gotta do. And I can just stand here and do it. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Endstone minion? Now began the real challenge. I began to mine the endstone. I kept running into a problem though, where the endermites would begin spawning every once in a while I was mining, and they would just absolutely obliterate me. What are you? Why are you touching me? You don't have the right. Oh my god, it's gonna kill me too. What is happening? But I figured out within about 30 minutes or so that unless you go inside a certain radius of the end, you can just mine at basically the portal and they will never spawn. See, my goal was the endstone sword. And to get that, I needed 2 stacks of enchanted endstone, which I would need to unlock at level 4 endstone collection to even consider. But to get level 4, I needed 1,000 mine endstone, which was relatively a simple task. See, my pickaxe was a diamond pickaxe with efficiency 5, which means I can mine give or take 150 blocks a minute if my mouse placement was perfect and I wasn't interrupted by people literally just standing in front of me as I was mining back and forth. But as I was approaching the level 4 mark, at level 3 I unlocked the portal to the end, which I then of course promptly created and then put on my island so I could be able to go back and forth whenever I wanted to, and honestly it was a great investment. No? Oh. But now with that out of the way, I could continue mining endstone at a decent but still kind of a slow rate. See, I needed about 20,480 endstone blah blah blah. And that would give me 2 stacks of enchanted endstone. And I had a lot ahead of me to do. You just have to mine. That's all you have to do. Keep mining. Don't think about the outside world. Nothing good can come of it. Just keep mining. Go. Reach the end. Kill an entire house full of ants. I've been mining for 2 hours. Long enough for my hair and my beard to grow out. I hadn't even put a dent in it. Until, of course, some savior, some miracle of a man or woman, no one knows for sure, came to me in the dead of night with 250,000 gold. So I used about 50k of it at the bazaar to just buy the rest. Along the way, I began understanding the mechanics of the game. I came to appreciate the utter uselessness of grinding a game for that long. It made me wonder how anyone, or why anyone, would ever play a game like this for that long. Because I was only there for about 3 or 4 days, for about 6-hour increments, and I wanted to kill myself. But with all that being said, my accomplishment had come. My victory had finally arrived. My time and effort had finally been realized by the game itself. My goal was about to be reached. And now it's all over. I'm done. I'm finished. What the fuck are you looking at? Huh? Did you know this was gonna happen? Let's see how that one looks.